Have you ever wondered what it's like to leave your home, to lift up all of your roots and start all over again? Well, on February 10th, 2024, I decided to leave Canada and move to Vietnam. And so for the past month, I've been living and working from Da Nang, Vietnam. And this trip made me realize one thing: I'm never coming back to Canada. Hey, if you're new here, my name is Michael Lee Kim, and I'm a personal finance coach, CPA, and digital nomad. And today I want to share with you the 4 main reasons why I decided to leave Canada for Vietnam. And who knows, maybe after watching this video, you might consider moving away from Canada as well. Things in Canada are just getting way too expensive. Inflation in 2022 was 6.8%. Rent takes up almost half of your monthly paycheck, and you have to pay close to $1 million to just buy a little box in Toronto. And if I decided to buy a place, I knew that I would spend the rest of my life trying to pay off this mortgage. And I knew that I didn't want this life, that this life wouldn't make me happy. And this is one of the main reasons why I decided to move to Vietnam. You see, the cost of living here is so much more affordable, where I'm able to save an extra $1,000 every single month, living in my own private apartment, eating out every single meal, and living a 10-minute walk away from the beach. Canada is known for its amazing healthcare, but in reality, it kind of sucks. In 2021, I started dealing with chronic hives, inflammation, and eczema all over my body. Some days I could hardly move. And the only thing that these doctors prescribed me were steroid creams and injections, which is essentially like putting a band-aid over a gushing wound. And so Canada's amazing healthcare system failed me. And I literally had to spend thousands of dollars out of pocket just to afford quality healthcare. And I'm not the only one. I know so many people personally who get diagnosed with cancer or some other chronic disease, and they literally have to leave Canada to get treatment somewhere else. Meanwhile, in other countries, you can get quality healthcare a lot faster at a fraction of the price. Canada is a country with some of the most highest tax rates in the whole entire world. In some of the highest tax brackets, you can be paying over 40% just in taxes. To put this into perspective, you're working 12 months a year, and only 7 of those months you're getting paid. And honestly, I'd be okay paying taxes if this money was actually being used properly. But as I just mentioned, when I was dealing with chronic health issues, I couldn't even rely on Canada's healthcare system. And so I'd rather live in a country with a lower tax rate where I get to keep more of the hard money I earn, so I can actually spend this money on things and services that actually benefit me. Canada also has some pretty shitty weather for most of the year, where at least 6 months out of the year, it's snowy, cold, dry, dark. And I don't know about you, but I get major seasonal depression. And the thing is, I developed a skin condition called cold urticaria, where if I go into the cold and then come back into a warm area, I literally start breaking out in hives everywhere. And so in Toronto for 6 months out of the year, I literally couldn't even step outside. And so now that I'm a digital nomad living and working from Vietnam, the weather is hot and humid, and every day is a beach day. And this has done wonders for my health, productivity, and overall well-being. And so there's no doubt that Canada is an amazing country, and I'm honestly so proud to be Canadian. But with how things are, living in Canada for me just doesn't align with my future goals and the life that I want to create for myself. And so I'm curious, what do you think about this? Do you agree with me or do you disagree? Let me know in the comments. And if you want to have more unfiltered, real talks about money just like this, then make sure to like and subscribe so you're notified when I release a new video. Also, if you want the behind the scenes of what it's actually like to live and work in another country, then make sure to follow me on Instagram where I show you all behind the scenes. I'll see you guys next week.